Hi there, this is David and welcome back to Let's Play Wild Arms 5. As you can see, I'm in front of like a pillar. These are called dual sign pillars, and there's 12 of them in Filgaia. 6 of them are on the overworld, and 6 of them are inside of dungeons. Today, I'm going to be taking care of those 6 that are inside of the dungeons. So let's go ahead and get started. All you have to do is use your dual sign cartridge, and it opens up and gets into a boss fight. I'm in Isolated Path Area 17 for this boss fight. And what do we have going on right here? It is a rich Melcom. Okay. So for every point of damage that you do over 500 or 5,555, you will get 10 times that in gold. So that's pretty nice. And he's weak to water. So I'll go ahead and put him in the water hex. And let's use a Gela card to even double that. Not that I need the gold, but just because. We'll bring Dean over here and hyper this hex as well. Oh, this is going to be so good. I don't know what a dual hyper will do for you, but it's something. Let's see if Rebecca can't weaken him just a little bit with a shot. Okay, awesome. And you don't need to do anything, so just hang out. And I want you to use a heavy crush and really blast the crap out of him. Look at that damage, 18,000 damage. Gela carded. It's going to be so good. We're going to get tons of money. Not that I use it for anything.
Money isn't everything, but I sure don't mind.
But it's nice to have. Whoa! Look at that money! Woohoo! No experience, but what you gonna do? Anyway, each time that you kill one of these bosses, you're gonna get a golden angel, which you can turn into one of your cameo characters. People like, Jet and Jude and Lilka and all of them, and then they will give you a costume. And I'm gonna be dealing with costumes later. But anyway, let's move on to the next dungeon. Warp over to the Starlit Path southern entrance and make way to Area 16. We'll use our dual sign. And what do we got going on here? Ooh! Looks promising. It is a super grow apple. This is going to be great. Okay, he's weak to fire. Ooh, and there's a fire hex right there, and with Dean's name written all over it. Can I deal, like, any decent, substantial damage to you? I can use wind, but that's going to happen twice. Okay, so 2 high blasts should be a good way to get him down on HP. Let's move Dean into the fire hex and hyper him. There we are. Oh, you know what? I could use Fragile or something. That I probably should have brought an Avril with a Luck Medium. You know what? Screw it. Let's bring her in. It'll be fine. It'll take a little bit longer, but I'm not too concerned. Okay, so Fragile him, and Dean is hypered. Can I do some more decent damage? Let's see how much Blast is. Oh, Blast will kill him. So just get a... Oh, you know what? I need to use a Lucky card. Shit! Shit. Okay, so use my Lucky card, get everything doubled. Man, I should have done that earlier. He's just guarding, whatever. Just wait. Two can play at that game. We can all guard. Not that it really matters. And let's use our Heavy Crush for super damage. Yeah. And then it's going to be times 10, everything above 7,777. And we're also going to get another Golden Angel. Hey. And this is whenever you can really start getting tons of levels. So... Whoa, look at that! They all went to level 57! So you can go through and grab tons of badges and stuff, and pretty much make your 3rd Sheriff Star at this point, which I'm going to do, and then I'll meet you in the next dungeon. I'm in the Hillside Ruins, Area 17, in front of this door right here, but the door won't open unless you have school uniforms equipped. So basically what you have to do is go to the black market and spend 30 levels on each character in order to get 1 of 2 uniforms. It doesn't matter which one you equipped, and they both have the same stats. They both count as a school uniform. So I'll show you each uniform real quick that you can purchase for your guys. Doesn't really matter. Let's see, what was the other one for him? The black suit, I think? No? Oh, Class President, that's what it was. Yeah, I have Class VP and Class President. And then hers is Junior Green and Junior Silver. Yeah. So those are the costumes, the Silver Blazer, what was the other one? The Sky Blazer, I think? Yeah, so it's just the same thing, just in different colors. But anyway, once you have all those equipped, head on inside. Okay, yeah, we are in a spirit of youthful gaiety. Yeah, awesome. Well, that was easy enough. It just took basically all of Carol's and Chuck's levels. If you want to save, you can. And you can also shoot over here for 23 whole Gela. I don't know why you bother. But anyway, use the duel sign on this guy. And we're going to be fighting Prime Vowels. He's actually very easy despite his name. So he has shit tons of experience to give and he's weak to fire. Let's see what we're going to do with him. You know what? First things first, let's just use a lucky card. There we go. And move Greg into the Fire Hex and start blasting the crap out of this guy. There we go. Nice! Yeah, both him and Dean are going to be exploiting his weakness and just blasting this guy to death. I wanted to make sure that I used the lucky card on him before I used, like, Fragile or anything else, just in case, like, I killed him. Because, I mean, he gives so much experience, and I actually want to end up getting 4 Sheriff Stars. The reason for that is 3 to equip, and the 4th one to synthesize into something else. And I'll show that whenever the time comes. But basically, if you just keep on giving up all of Carol's and Chuck's levels, you'll be fine to buy whatever you want. It's just a matter of being patient and going back to Layla Bell after every single one of these boss battles. Whoa, look at that experience! Woohoo! Yeah, and after all of that, now I will be able to go ahead and synthesize the next Sheriff Star that I want, the 4th one, as well as my Mystery Badge. So I'm going to meet you over in Mithysmire. Well, that's unfortunate. I'm missing a Mist Cloak, of all things, to get my Mystery Badge, so that only costs 35 levels at the black market. I'll be able to get it after this boss fight against 3 Que Sera Seras, which I believe means, like, what will be in French. Let's see. Oh, did I put him on the wrong hex? Yeah. He's weak to water and earth. But for right now, you can just hang out here, use a lucky card, do something. It doesn't really matter. I'll use late change on that eventually. And you want Rebecca over here just to kind of hang out. She can guard for right now, build some force points. And same thing with Dean. I just want some force points built up so we can do a late change. That's task number 1. Whoa, look at that damage. Yeah, you definitely need a healer for this fight. Oh, sweet. Okay, made it. So now we can change this lay point to Earth, which they're weak against. And let's make sure that we get some healing in, too. Yeah, heal up Greg. And let's put Dean over on this hex as well, so that he can start dealing some heavy crush damage against that guy. And then eventually I'll use a Hyper on the hex as well. I probably should have used it this time, but it really doesn't matter. So, please survive, Rebecca. Oh, hell. Whoa! Like, this damage is insane. Okay, so we're gonna use a widespread high blast. That'll hit all of them for their weakness, so that'll come in pretty handy. Then I'll have Dean revive Rebecca with a, do you have full revive? 6 revive for each. Where's the full revives? 17 full revives. Yeah, definitely use that. But these guys are nothing to be trifled with. Look at that damage! Holy crap! Like, these guys mean business! This is just insane! Please? Whoa! Yeah, so let's revive them. And, then we'll heal them, and hopefully I can get her off this hex as well, because having them all on this hex is not a good idea. What does this do? Oh, it's powerful against all of them. But I don't... Oh, you know what? Let's Hyper this hex, so we can get, Hyper going on with his widespread. Yeah, get some nice damage going in. Oh, shit! I didn't widespread it! Damn it! It's like, the second that I set something up to, like, some really nice damage, I get screwed up the ass. Constantly. Okay, yeah, keep on healing. Do what you do. And we'll try again this time. Let's see. Go ahead and let's move you. Well, no, because I want you to exploit the weakness. Okay, that will just kill him, but I'll use Greg to kill him. So we'll exploit his weakness over there. Now let's use this widespread. High blast. There we are. Very good, very good, very good. Yeah, these guys are going down. Once you get rid of the first one, that's pretty much like the battle's over. Just always heal with your healer and exploit weaknesses using lane change against these guys. Hyper up whenever you can, and you will be perfectly, perfectly fine. There you go. That'll take care of that one. And then just one more left, and Dean should be able to take care of him with a heavy crush. There we are. And simple enough. And after this battle, I will be able to go back into Lane LaBelle, sell some of Carol's levels, buy a Mist Cloak, so then I can finally get everything that I want. Yeah. Ooh, look at that! My main party's all 100. Awesome! That'll come in pretty handy for some of the more powerful boss fights coming up ahead. By the way, I'm sorry if I didn't say it before, but that last boss fight that we were just in took place in Mount Chug Chug, so that's where I was. Anyway, what we're gonna get now is the 100% orange, but it looks like I need another Sheriff Star, so I'm gonna go ahead and disequip one from Avril since I'm not really using her right now, and I'm just one lucky bird away from yet another Sheriff Star, so getting these Sheriff Stars is not hard at all. Now, hopefully I won't have to use this badge because it's really cheap, but I'm going to buy it just in case. And let's move on to the next boss. Warp to the southern entrance of the Decrepit Path, make your way to Area 3, which is kind of right there, and then shoot through that gate with your anchor hook in order to go on through and reveal this dual sign boss, who's not that bad, actually. Ooh, he can hit for a shit ton though, so keep that in mind. Anyway, he's weak to fire, so just blast the ever-loving crap out of him. There we go. And then he dies. Yeah, that's just lovely. You know what? Let's move a little bit closer to that hex. Well, you know what? Actually, no. Let's not do that. Let's go ahead and do a high revive on him. Then we'll all just jump over to that hex using Dean's jump. There we go. Jump over the fire hex. Perfect! We can really exploit some weaknesses. Whoa! Look at that damage. Keep on going with our blasts, though, and we should be fine as long as Rebecca gets turn in between his turns. Yeah, won't be that bad at all. This guy has a lot of resistance, a lot of HP, though. So keep that in mind. Let's go ahead and hyper this hex. I want Rebecca off this hex as well, so that she can, so that if he gets like a critical hit on all of us or something, or a lucky blow or something, we're all not just screwed. We're doing okay. We're doing pretty well. Ooh, force level max. Yeah, please stay on the water hex. That would just make my life so much easier. You know what? I need to use a lucky card too. Now, I'm going to go ahead and intrude to get 2 consecutive actions when I'm on the fire hex and hyper, and he's on the water hex and doubly weak. 30,000 damage against this guy twice in a row for a total of 120,000 damage. Yeah, this guy's going down. And I think next turn I'll have Rebecca use a lucky card just to really get Carol and Chuck's levels up. Even though I really don't need to buy anything else at the black market, it's always nice just to have their levels high as well, just in case you have to trade them in or whatever, because we do have optional dungeons coming up too after these optional bosses. But yeah, easy enough. Not that bad. Now we just have one more boss to take care of.
You need more than power to win.
We've only got 500,000 experience. Yeah, so I'm gonna go and get another lucky bird, and then I can synthesize another Sheriff Star for my characters, and then we'll do the final boss of the day. Warp over to the Temple of Rejection, and then make your way over to Area 12, freeze the water, and then jump on top of it. Do a better job jumping than I am, because I apparently suck at jumping. Head over this way for our last dual sign boss of the day. Well, the last one inside of dungeons. We'll deal with the ones in the overworld tomorrow, as I said. Okay, this guy is weak to wind. He has a ton of HP, though, and huge defense power, so you want to use his lower resistance for magical damage as much as possible. So take advantage of Greg starting on the Wind Hex and using High Blast on him as much as possible. I want Rebecca off of the Wind Hex, but I do want her to use something that we haven't used before, a Great Apple, which adds all stats up to the Hex. So that'll come in really handy, so I don't have to worry about hypering the Hex or anything else like that, and I can just move Dean and Greg over there. They have protection, they have quicken, they have speed, they have everything that I want them to have. So just continue on as much as possible with them. If you want to extend the buff, you can. Just use Greg's extend magic. But I think that with both of us on here and we're dual casting against this guy, hitting his weakness with Sheriff Stars, we'll be fine. Rebecca, just heal whoever needs it. That's pretty much her gist. Also, I will be intruding with Dean to get even more turns to really just put this guy out of his misery. There we go. I mean, he's already down to like half HP. And something else that you might notice, because we're getting so many turns in a row, the more turns that you get in a row, it builds up a chain. And the more chain that you have, the higher damage you end up doing. So it's always good to try to get more turns than the boss, or at least more turns in a row. Now that he got a turn, it reset the chain. I was doing about 24,000 damage with the blast. Now I'm only doing about 14,000. So the chain damage really does make a huge difference whenever you start using all stats up and quickening and all that kind of good stuff too. Why not? You can join in the fun too, Rebecca. This guy isn't going to get another turn, so I might as well. Whoa! With the gem, she did 13,000 damage. Might as well put her over here too, because she gets extra turns because of the quicken too. So yeah, there we go. Oh, you're still not dead? Seriously? I thought you'd be dead. Well, now you are. Took care of that guy easily enough. Now, he can do, like, one-shot hits, like 10,000 damage to you.
Don't freak me out like that.
So don't take him too lightly. And Carol and Chuck are already starting to get their levels on back. Sweet! And next time, let's play Wild Arms 5, we're going to deal with the other 6 super bosses on the overworld. This has been David. If you like this, please like, comment, and subscribe. And have a good day.